Hey everyone! So today I didn't really want to make a review for this movie, but I just kind of wanted to talk about why this is one of my favorite movies of all time. So my favorite, hands down, would be The Breakfast Club, directed by John Hughes. I don't know if you've seen it. I hope people have seen it. It's kind of a cult classic now, but it was released in the 80s, 85 I think, and it's got the whole 80s brat pack. It's got Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, Ali Sheedy, and of course the queen or princess of the 80s would be Molly Ringwald. It's a classic high school story following kids from all different cliques in high school. You have the princess, the jock, the nerd, the outcast, and the criminal, and they're forced to go and spend a day of detention together. And you know, when they get there, none of them wants to be there. They don't really know each other, and so it's just a story of different kids from different groups really like figuring out who they are and who everyone else is. And that's kind of really why I love this movie so much. My own school experience was very similar to this, where I felt excluded from the rest of my classmates and everything. So I really like took a hold of this movie, and it really meant something to me, you know, because I could apply it to my own life. And just the fact that John Hughes was a great storyteller, and he was very inspiring for me, and I'm sure for lots of other people. But there was something in the way that he wrote his stories and his scripts that he was able to tap into the minds of teenagers, and he could portray what they were like and what they still are like today. And he told stories, and he captured really truthful and raw moments of adolescence, and I love that. So I like all of his movies, especially his 80s movies, but this would have to be my all-time favorite. I love this movie so much. I directed it my senior year of high school in my theater class as a stage production, and I was also Allison because none of the other girls wanted to be her. They only wanted to be Claire, the princess. But I really enjoyed directing it and being it. It was a great story, I really think, for the cast that I had, especially because they could also relate to it. So it was a good little experience. Yeah, I really love that movie. I respect John Hughes. I think his stories, out of lots of other filmmakers and writers, those are the stories that are gonna live on, and my generation hopefully will be the ones to pass it on and, you know, help it survive. So this is my little ramble about my favorite movie. If you guys like Breakfast Club, if you don't like Breakfast Club, let me know why, because personally I don't know who wouldn't like it. So if you don't, let me know. Maybe we can discuss. Maybe I can influence you to take another look at it, maybe. So yeah, that was all. Thanks guys. Bye.
Don't you forget about me.